alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
Back in Week 17, the Steelers lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Chiefs. Can Kansas City do it again? Find out next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. A quick throw caught by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now here's Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On the give, this is Harris. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That ball caught by Slayton. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. It gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Here is 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 10-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now it's Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Fields. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football. Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Complete, Jeff. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Harris. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Play action. It's Fields. Alluding to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. George Karlaftis. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Out of the gun, Fields. This one brought in by Jefferson. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Fields. Able to shake him off. Escaping the pressure right. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 15. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. In motion, the tight end, Kelce. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a give, running left is Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now 2nd and 9. Fields. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
That's complete to Slayton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. To throw is Fields. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Fields throwing again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Boswell's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, the Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
But first, let's remind everyone what we've got coming up in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We've got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders squaring off against the Buffalo Bills. We got a strong first half out of the running back Isaiah Pacheco. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Now Fields. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A shotgun snap, Fields. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Throwing again is Fields. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Gets around him to the 43, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Back to throw. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now it's Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Harris. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On play action, Fields. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Fields trying to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. That's into the hands of Worthy. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, it's Pacheco. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes, got to have this one. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And this, a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Fields. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Fields now to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 61 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. This 2nd and 4. Fields throwing again. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Fields. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Julian Okwara able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On the ground, it's Harris. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They run again with Harris, and he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to make it a 2-score game. Boswell's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely That was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to the 39. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Now Mahomes. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On third down, here's Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 17-14. A little under 1:50 remaining. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 4.
32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now they can only stop it once more. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
A 52-yard attempt.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
That went down the field for Freiermuth. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Well, plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
Oh, what a time to come up with a play like that. Remember, though, with the updated playoff rules, you can't win it on this drive. But you sure can give yourself a leg up if you can finish this one off in the end zone.
A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. Oh, and now some space to operate. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Holding. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now it's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. George Karlaftis able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on 2nd down here.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
KC's offense ready to take over.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Got a man. It's Brown.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Withstanding that time from Keanu Benton. Got in there and hit him for a loss. So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on second down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he was very fortunate there to get out